In the last episode of 30 for 30, the Rocket League experiment, we took this flick and turned it into this. Wow, what a difference. I then asked in the comments, what would you like to see attempted next? And as much as I'd like to attempt a quadruple flip reset, or even a triple juggle into Musty flick toppy bins, I don't think I can pull that off, not in 30 days, not with my limited aerial ability. However, Mercury Venus hit me up and said, how about a ceiling Musty next? Do you know what? Why the hell not? I wanted to perform a ceiling Musty. I'd seen it before, but I had no idea how to do it. So I had to get the right person to show me. And I knew exactly who to pick.
Playing the best I've ever seen him, but Skylines, it's just always playing crazy. Here we go, Max is go. Oh my god! Oh my god, he got it! He got it, guys! Guys, look at this shit! Fuck! I told you he was playing out of his mind. This is the craziest shot I've fucking seen in my life. Oh my god! He's actually playing out of this.
The first ever tournament 1v1 champion. The first ever tournament 3v3 champion. The first ever 1v1 Mutator Cup champion on stream. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you know him. It's Max. He was the guy who's going to lead me. Teach me the moves, man. Teach me the tricks to be able to pull off such an elite level move. At least for me anyway. I watched him do it and honestly, I thought to myself, this'll be simple. Oh, how wrong I was. I just want to do a quick recap for people who are just coming to this video. This is episode 2. What the 30 for 30 is, it's 30 minutes every day for 30 days. Practicing one move non-stop for that 30 minutes and seeing the improvement over time. It's for people who are limited on their time and they want to improve on Rocket League and maybe want to work in a specific skill set. The advice Max gave me was, it's all about the first touch. Stay close to the ball, feather the boost. For the flick, try and get just behind the ball. Sounds pretty simple, right? But it really was not. Week 1 went pretty much terrible, if I'm being honest. I couldn't get the first touch. That to me seemed like the big thing. The first touch. And that was what just did not exist for me. Here are the highlights of week 1. And let me make no mistake when I say this. This is the highlights. So you can imagine what the lowlights are. After a week of frustration, I finally hit a ceiling Musty shot. Oh my god, that was so difficult. And then I followed it up with what can only be described as probably the best aerial shot I've ever done. And that is saying something. Week 2, and I was struggling. I was actually getting really demoralized with this. In a collective of 3.5 hours, I'd hit less than a handful of flicks. And to be honest, the quality was really low. I'm not going to lie to myself and try and make myself feel good. I was sucking hard at this. But I was not going to give up. I was determined. I really wanted to do this. When I found out how much was required, I wanted it even more. At the end of week 2, I had to get a refresher from Max because I was just not getting the hang of this. So we did a little bit of fun. It was a ceiling Musty 1v1. And he obliterated me. But not only that, is he just started popping off. Wow. Jesus. Okay, what the fuck? Calm down, man. So I said, Max, you're gonna have to spectate me for some minutes, dude. I need to get more information. What am I doing wrong? Where can I improve? He said, I'm not close enough to the ball. I need to work on that. And part of the reason is because I'm jumping at so much force into the ceiling, I'm landing weirdly with too much power. The other big tip he said was feather the boost when you're actually on the ceiling. Stay close to the ball. You may not always need to do it, but at least give it a shot when you know you do. So I thought, you know what? That's enough for me to work with. And I carried on doing it, and he carried on spectating me, and he was pointing out all my mistakes. And you know what? That was the best thing for me. That's what I needed. I didn't need someone to tell me, yeah, you're doing good. I needed to say, dude, you are doing shit. I needed someone to tell me I was sucking, and he was the guy to do it. Because when someone stops telling you what you're doing wrong, when someone stops telling you how to improve, it means they've given up on you. And he weren't giving up on me, so I had to stay with it, man. That gave me the extra motivation. So here we go. As in the background, we just watched week 2 highlights. Here we go into week 3. Week 3. And this is the time, usually, well, I say usually as if it's normal, but last time when we did the lance cannon, this is where I felt good. This is where I felt like it was becoming second nature. And still early in week 3, actually, it was still difficult. It still didn't make a lot of sense to me. I understood it, but I just could not perform it. Midweek, I could feel a bit of an improvement. I felt now I was becoming more efficient at the movement. I wasn't rushing so much. I wasn't needing to use as much boost to make it happen. And I was now starting to get decent touches on the ball. Near the end of week 3 is where it finally started to click. It finally started to come together. The setup was good. The first touch was nice. The boost was okay. It was all becoming nice. Still hadn't hit a really good Musty flick shot though in my eyes. And this is what makes this one so difficult when compared to the lance cannon is. With the lance cannon, the goal was just to hit that ball as hard as we can, move it as fast as we can, and then look at the speed of the goal and see if it was over 100 kilometers, and there we go, we're up to lance cannon standard. With this, it's a lot less quantitative and more qualitative. It's more to do with feeling, with looks, with efficiency. Did it feel good? Did it look good? Near the end of week 3, after so much effort into this particular skill, it finally happened, and I gotta be honest guys, I don't even know how. Take a look at this. Oh, it felt so good. As I come down, I turn the car, and actually at this point, I'm off to the left. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I noticed I never actually square up properly. It's just mechanical. Something I am gonna have to continue to work on. And then when I set that Musty off, it just hooked right underneath it and gave it a nice boom into the top. That was the last training session for week 3. And I'm so happy I hit this because it's going to give me momentum and movement coming into week 4 when I have to face the master himself. Student versus master, me versus Max. I was really hoping more than anything I could prove that I've been putting in the work, putting in the effort. You know, I've spent 15 hours working on one shot over and over. And it would be a tragedy to me to not be able to perform at least one decent ceiling Musty. So far, nothing happening in the first minute then. Max going for a nice little freestyle onto the ceiling, but can't hit himself. Got control here, hitting it too far away. But then I tried, look, that's a new move I've been working on. It's doing the Musty, but hitting it with that corner. Trying to accelerate it, taking the player off guard, the opponent at least. Max again unable to get anything going. Here it is. Up I go. Just want to get just one decent shot to prove of the hard work. And there it is. Straight in there. Wow. Look at this in slow-mo. Come off the ceiling. Get that nice little first touch here to push it forward and scoop it almost from the ground into the top of the net. From Max's perspective, I don't see how that's possible to be read, to be honest. It looked like I'd failed, and then bam! The in-game speed for that was 110 kilometers per hour. Max there, taking me off guard, putting him right on target. There you can see him, look at that, beautiful. Just unwinding it as he loads it up, taking me off guard. In it goes. Another spin to the ceiling for Max. Good flip again, playing it behind me. Ooh, but he thought that must have been a goal. Good little recovery save there. Flicking it high, straight into me off guard. Max taking game 1. And I just don't want to get embarrassed. Into game 2 we go. I'm blue this time. Let's just go to the official refereeing. They're going to allow it. Fantastic. Max there, coming off the wall. Look at this double touch from Max. Wow. Oh, man, there's no way you can read that. He's starting to get warm. Coming up. Oh, yes, baby. In overtime as well. That was for the win. Taking him off guard. Putting it right behind him with the old shovel flip. But there we go. 1 apiece into game 3. Well, now I'm proud of myself. Now I'm happy. I've done 1 good ceiling, Musty. And I've also took it into game 3. Maxo coming out strong. First move of the game at double touch. Delaying it. Oh, look at this. Putting it around me. I thought I had it, and then boom, straight away takes it from me like stealing candy from a baby. No second left. Can I save face? No, I can't. Game over. Well, although I lost that game, I didn't honestly expect to win it. This is something Max has done for ages. This is his bread and butter. But to be able to push a game 3, to be able to get a good ceiling Musty that, in my opinion, is a little bit montage worthy, I'm really, really happy. 15 hours of something I'd never done before, and I managed to hit quite a few and get better. I don't feel as comfortable doing the Musty as I do the lance cannon. That to me feels really, really second nature, and this feels a lot harder. However, I do love doing these, and it's making me a better player. Every time I do these videos, I notice something improves, like my dribbling ability after doing the lance cannon. And now with this, I feel a lot more confident in the air. So please do comment below what you'd like to see me try next. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a good life, baby. Take care. Peace.